I'm a published author. My book Sky's End is coming out in January, and I want to give you a glimpse for how I write my opening drafts. So to start, I'm going to show you the first draft of how many writers will do it and the common advice for how to write your first draft. And then I'm going to show you a little bit of what I do for my first draft, and you can see how mine's quite a bit different. So most authors, they start at their beginning, and then the suggestion is just write to the end, no matter how crappy it is. You have your beginning, and you have your end. And it makes sense because you don't want to be bogged down perfecting your sentences up here when in reality you might have to cut them. And that all makes sense to me. I can't write that way. The way that I write, okay, so I start with my beginning and then I get stuck. Something makes me pause. And so then I have to do what I call spiral writing. Is I go to this point and I go back and I add in details that I need. And then the next thing you know, it's like, oh, I can get a little further in the story. And then I go back and add more and further. And further. I'm not the best artist. And it's kind of like a spiral. And my story keeps building and building and building. And then I stop. My first draft never has an ending. That's when I move it back to the beginning with my second draft. So on my second draft, I'm here. And now because I have everything all written and I have all these plot threads and things, and I've learned so much about my world and my characters, then I can reach this point, which is just like with a quarter left in the book. And then I can do my spiraling there. I have to go back in order to go forward. It's just the way I write. It's strange, but it works.